The most successful piece of entertainment out there is not a movie or a piece of music. It's actually a video game. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5, which, of course, yes, is one of those shooting and beat 'em up type games. But it just goes to show how popular these things are, that is one of the fastest selling, most successful pieces of entertainment ever. For the longest time, Netflix executives have called out gaming as one of their chief competitors, namely Fortnite, which is an enormous game. They see it. Sometimes they talk about it more than HBO or Disney, right? They see it as a competitor. I frankly see Netflix's biggest competitor as being sleep, since I feel like everyone's always watching Netflix all the time. But they see a real opportunity here with video games. So what they're going to do is that they're going to start offering video games as a service in their subscription. So if you're a Netflix subscriber, you're already going to be able to use it. And the way it's going to work is you're going to be able to play video games through Netflix's app on your phone. It's going to be really interesting to watch. We don't know too many details outside of that, other than knowing that these are mostly mobile games for now, not the really big Call of Duty type games yet. But I'm sure that those will be coming some point too. Keep in mind is that the video game world is enormous. More than half of Americans are playing video games by the statistics, whether that's on their phones or in a video game console or something connected to their TV. And not only that, we're talking about an industry that is growing faster than movies and music combined. It is really enormous. At one point, a couple of years ago, I think the number was $100 billion per year. So this is not a minor thing. What I think this indicates also is that video games are very much becoming part of the cultural mainstream. One of the things that has been really popular lately is called esports, where people actually compete in a video game against one another. And you may think, okay, yeah, some guy in his basement with a bunch of pimples clicking on a keyboard faster than another guy. But that's not at all what it is. These people are often they're rather athletic because, let's be honest, your brain's health has a lot to do with your physical health. So a lot of them look like real athletes. And they are competing in games where, yeah, they're sitting at a table with a keyboard and mouse, but it takes a lot of skill to be able to play some of these games. They often compete in groups, so it's a group activity, and they are selling out sports stadiums around the world, or at least they were before the pandemic. If we were looking back a couple of decades, you probably would have thought video games were very much for teenagers, right, and kids. A lot of those teenagers have grown up. And so as a result now, video games have actually become a much broader part of everyone's lives. We see people playing into their 40s and 50s, and I'm talking about statistically like large groups of people. And it's pretty evenly split between men and women. Again, very different from what the stereotype was just a few years ago. The other thing also is that gaming is not just mindless entertainment where you're shooting and beating each other up. A lot of the game world now has been built around telling really engrossing and dramatic stories, to the point that a number of them are now inspiring television shows and movies. But what's interesting about Netflix is that they rely very heavily on the signals you and I as Netflix subscribers give them, right? What do we watch? How long do we watch it? When do we drop off? All these types of things. And that's part of what has led them to this moment, is that they see in their subscribers a want for being able to do more than just watch TV or movies. And video games seems to be where they see an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's real. Don't you think? This is a real world. My daughter, some of her friends, they say, well, we want to be gamers. And then I start looking at some of this stuff. Do you know how much money these people make? I mean, when they're really good and they live like as a group in a mansion that we can only dream of affording one day. I mean, this is a big business. I think it's ingenious too, how Netflix recognizes you got to embrace your competition. You know what I mean? And they're saying, you know what?
You got to expand.
We can take this. You're right, and that's what they're doing. I think it's brilliant. I do.
That's what's up. I mean, that's what's great. Remember, Netflix started by sending you DVDs. They weren't even a streaming company before. Remember that? So they realized that streaming was something that was going to. You almost forget about this. You always have to constantly expand and in order to stay relevant. I mean, you remember Kodak Film? They didn't expand.
Yeah.
They're not relevant as much. Blockbuster Video. If you don't go along with the time and look and see what the trend is going to be next, then you're going to be left behind. And you could be great and big one day and then just forgotten about the next.